Hello everyone, welcome to Adam Gaelick's solo exhibition Where the Creek Meets the Sea. It wasn't intended that I'm standing here without Adam, but unfortunately the Hawkesbury is cut off from the rest of Sydney. We've got two bridges underwater and Adam can't get here to his own show, which is so disappointing. You will have hopefully already listened to his little discussion that he sent about his exhibition, because he speaks beautifully about why he paints and this particular body of work. So I'm going to do the little gallery tour. Hopefully we might be able to get Adam here when the water subsides a bit and we can talk about the paintings. In the meantime, I'm just going to go along, and as I talk, I will make sure that I put a hand or something on the painting. It gives you an idea of size, perspective, and I know from a lot of the feedback, people say as soon as they see someone in front of a painting, they know exactly what size that painting is. So Adam paints oil on canvas. They're beautifully framed. He's used two different frames in this current exhibition. Either a lovely oak frame, which we're looking at now, and as we move along you'll see that some of them are framed in a really lovely charcoal. He has grown up wandering around the creeks and the coastline of Australia's south coast. He's passionate about the area and he's passionate about nature, and I think that he's very concerned with making sure that his painting is also about being present, making sure that brushstroke, being part of the presence of being in that painting is important to him. His, I guess really he shows a lot of emotion in his work as well. That's a gorgeous little one, framed in oak. The catalogue is available and everything is online, so you'll be able to see it all online. We've been doing this right through COVID. This was meant to be our first show that was with a big crowd of people for our opening, but it's not to be. So here's one of the paintings with the charcoal frame. He's set them beautifully against these frames and chosen very carefully. Again, you can see the work. He's very, very good with light and shadow, that glimmer, and we've all been in the Australian bush and the Australian coastline where it's lovely and thick with lots of vegetation, and you get this glimmer of light coming through, and you see it in his paintings, and it's really quite special. He draws attention to the natural beauty of the south coast, and the greenery and the vegetation are absolutely lovely. And it's very hard to explain exactly how beautiful these paintings are in real life. I take lots of videos and lots of photos, but you have to see these paintings. They're thick with paint, they're moody, they're subtle, they're very, very beautiful. He paints the landscapes because he loves to. Adam has a fine arts degree. He studied at the National Art School some years ago, and he has another daytime job which is art related, but during lockdowns he had a lot of time to paint, and he used the lockdown time to wander around these areas, take some sketchbook, be part of the environment, and go back to his studio and paint. And this is the result of, I think he said, around 3 or 4 months solid work painting some of the most beautiful Australian landscapes. And George is going to get in and get nice and close to these so that we can see that lovely strong connection to the land, and how Adam wants you to be engaged and drawn into the landscape, and I'm sure you'll see that you are. This painting here is my favourite. It reminds me of a painting, one of the European masters, and I'm just trying to, Caspar David Friedrich, I think, the Sublime. It is just absolutely beautiful. I'll have to check that. I hope I'm not wrong, but I was always taken by his paintings, and this one of Adam's really reminds me of his work. Two fabulous paintings. I remember the name of this one. It's called Reverse Waterfall, and we see that every time we go to the beach, those waves crashing down into the rocks and splashing back up again. And I sort of love this one because there's some negative space there, there's lots of movement, there's lots of energy, and it's a powerful painting. There are not too many small paintings in the exhibition. This is one of them. Adam has concentrated on some rather, larger works, and again, they're really very, very beautiful. But all of them have those natural features of the creeks and the rocks, and who doesn't love a waterfall? And I'm going to finish with this one because it is the last one in the exhibition. We've done a little bit of a tour. This painting is, if you love, seeing that energy in the water, it's beautiful. I'd really love to congratulate Adam. This is a sublime show. I can't believe how disappointing it is that this last minute rain bomb has absolutely destroyed our opening. It hasn't destroyed this show. It will be online, and we're just going to have to go back to our COVID lockdown policy of exhibitions online. So please join us. If you're in the position to buy a painting, please do. If you would like some more information on any of these paintings, just let me know. My number's out there. I'm very easily contactable, and we have lots of payment plans. And I'd just like to thank everyone for tuning in. And again, thank Adam for this beautiful body of work. And before I go, I'd just like to just extend both mine and Adam's sympathies to everyone that's been affected in these floods. In the scheme of things, we just can't have an opening, but many